Hey guys, McNulty here. I figured I would hop on and talk about Ragnaros for a bit. I've been doing this fight with different groups recently, and I figured maybe I would give some tips for this fight. Maybe I'll do one for each phase. Maybe that's what I'll do, yeah. Okay, in phase one, my best advice is pop any of the traps. Get yourself some good range DPS. You need 3 out in the wings, and have them place traps in good locations. I would advise hanging the traps over the edge of the platform. Do your best to not take a dip in the lava. That would be shit. And don't worry about the traps ever again. Once phase one is over, which clearly the best phase in the game, it also, it's a nice short, easy phase. Only lasts for absolute infinity. But yeah, get through that phase nice and cleanly with some clean traps, and it'll breed success for your run. Okay, get the same people to go to the same places, and don't pop the traps. In the intermission phase one, honestly, my only advice for this phase is have your guys pop personal CDs. Your people are running all over the place, and if you take 2 of these fire blasts in a row, you get wombo comboed and die. And dying in phase 1 intermission is absolutely embarrassing. So use your personals, be in range of healers, don't get wombo comboed. Phase 2. Look, phase 2, all we gotta do is run side to side and not get hit by the seeds. Do not be the guy who dies to the seeds. I use this weak aura here. It's basically says within it, every time the seed's going to land, it just says move. And I know a lot of you are relying on your raid leader, but trust me, the weak aura is never wrong. Either. The weak aura, it says move at the same time for everybody. There's no Discord lag. There's no nothing. Listen to the weak aura and move when it tells you to. Trust me, it is for the best in your group. Don't be that guy that's down, you know, 2 out of 3 seeds in or whatever. It's the worst thing in the world where you're like, oh, now we wasted our battle res and now we can't make any more mistakes and we still have 40 minutes of this fight to go. But yeah, don't be that guy. Intermission 2. Look, as a healer, my biggest gripe in this phase is I can't heal people. Look, if you're a ranged DPS, you should be shooting uh, the, the elementals and killing them down and being as close to main area, like where the hammer is, so your healers can heal you. Again, just like phase 1, you get wombo combo in this phase instantly. It's not even funny. You get 2 in a row, you're dead. So you need to be healed instantly. As a healer, we don't have time to be running after people in Africa, blessing the rains, being absolute scrubs. Be in range of your healers at all times, even when you're kiting the flame debuff. Yeah, you need to always be in range of the healers because remember, the elementals walk towards the hammer. So your back should be towards the hammer, shooting these things down. And then obviously turning to hit the mobs that tank's tanking. So yeah, don't be that guy. Don't be in Africa shooting an elemental and then you just die. I've seen it 100 times. It happens all the time. Don't be that guy. Phase 3. Honestly, my best advice for Phase 3, because it is a massive DPS check, and it's something our group's been doing from week 1. Let your healer look after the meteor. Most groups are going to have like a mobile DPS, like a elemental shaman or a fire mage maybe, control the meteor. And yeah, that's great for phase 4. But in phase 3, fuck it. Our holy paladin does it. He does it brilliantly as well. He just puts the meteor into Ragnaros on cooldown every 6 seconds. Not going to do any DPS. There's very little healing to do. So he has a job and he's good at it. And all of your DPS get to hard focus Ragnaros. Even then, the DPS check can be tight. So do everything you can to increase your DPS in that phase. You should be aiming for 1 meteor as well. If you're getting 2 meteors, it's completely doable, don't get me wrong, but it makes the next phase way harder. Use your healer, trust me. And in the last phase, now this last phase, a lot of people, when they go into it, they instantly start to panic. Because there's so much going on. There's fire over here, there's frost orbs there, there's a tank running somewhere doing something, there's roots that can spawn underneath the boss, everyone's shouting something, there's meteors coming at you. Honestly, my advice for this phase, especially because it is the only new content in Heroic, is to slow down, take a breath, filter the information that you're getting. For me as a disc priest, the only thing that I have to do is get in the frost trap and heal the tank. Nobody else will die. That's it. The meteors are coming towards me, or even if a meteor's on me, I don't even need to look at it. I've got good players. They're going to hit the meteor back every 6 seconds. It's not going to reach me, so I don't even need to look at it, okay? The only time I need to think about the meteor is when the raid leader says, let it in. It's like 2 seconds of thought, and the raid leader's doing it for me, right? If you're... Also, another gripe of mine, if you're the DPS running around with the water thing, putting out the fires, forget they're a fight. Just go do the fires. Fuck the fight. Fuck damage. Don't even look at the boss. Just go do the fires. Get the fires done. And I guarantee you that by the time you get a chance to look at the boss, he'll be dead. Yeah. I think that's all I got for you guys. I know that was super fast and probably a little bit rude. But yeah. If you want any more Kata videos, just subscribe. Hit that like button. And yeah, I'll see you guys about. Peace.